good, Mike.
In a field in Franklin on a late Friday afternoon, what's getting ready to happen is a once-in-a-lifetime experience for most. It's a certain kind of flight, long before Wilbur and Orville Wright. And it's all up to that, about to be, hot air balloon.
A lot of people think of the first aircraft as being the Wright brothers, and it's right with the first plane, but we're flying balloons 200 years before that almost.
Liquid propane, nylon material, and a wicker basket are the key components. A confident, experienced pilot is a necessity, and the passengers, usually a little afraid.
I wasn't nervous until I signed the waiver. And then I was reading it over and I was like, oh, what am I thinking? What did I get myself into? But I'm excited.
I'm more excited than nervous. Not as nervous.
Mark and Mia look like they could be on a memorable first date.
More like a 20th wedding anniversary, but that's close to a date.
It's an anniversary for us, so
yeah.
This is a big thing for us. We wanted to do this for a long time.
As the balloon begins to fill with air, they fill with anticipation.
I'm glad it's a beautiful day, and I hope I don't get, seasick when we're up in the air. I don't know what it's like. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be, awesome to see this countryside from up in the air, and just looking forward to enjoying a few hours up in the air. It's going to be beautiful.
Pilot Logan Bedford with a pre-liftoff speech.
And all that, but the most important part that you need to pay attention to is that when... Did you get that? As long as you understood that, then you're good.
Comedy, not exactly calming.
All right, y'all ready?
With all systems go, they're ready for liftoff. For the next 45 minutes, it's mostly quiet. Passengers overwhelmed with the bird-like view and surprised by the ride's smoothness.
So we were moving sometimes pretty slow. I think he said we got 9 or 10 miles an hour, and you didn't feel it either way. So it's just really peaceful. It's a great ride.
Solid science is the thing you need to make a balloon ride happen. It's all a force of nature. Fire, hot air, and no fear are all you need. Not always peaceful for the pilot.
Don't let it fool you. There's a lot of stress involved with having to fly. Y'all are enjoying it. I'm thinking about a million things. Looking at directions, thinking of landing sites, kind of what's out here ahead of us, and basically you just get that from experience and being around here a long time.
The destination isn't something you plan. Up here, the wind decides that.
It's different, and the kind of appeal of not knowing exactly where you're going, and actually it's an art form of finding the winds, and in an airplane you can turn and kind of go anywhere you want to go.
In a matter of minutes, passengers realize it's a breeze.
We get everybody from people who jump out of airplanes every day to people that are scared to climb ladders, and so every one of them, I've never had a person actually be scared.
Now it's time for sunsets and selfies.
A lot of the local guys won't really fly over into the country this way, but it's a really beautiful area. There's a lot of good landing, a lot of nice people, so.
Nice wildlife too, like that gang of turkeys. But the real highlight was the horses.
These horses, and they started following us. It was beautiful, and they were just both running. One was black and white, and the other one was like a beige color, and it was just beautiful watching it run with us.
We're following him. We're on the chase.
Back on Earth, the chase crew, never losing sight or sound with the balloon.
Copy entering now.
The air-to-ground contact is critical to balloon safety.
For us, we have to be at the landing site, preferably before the balloon. So when he lands, we can put weight on the balloon immediately. We have to put our body weight on to act as an anchor.
Hey crew, if y'all go ahead and get on up here into Kennard Springs, I'd appreciate it. We're gonna be on the ground in less than probably 5 minutes. We are gonna start our descent, so I'll just naturally let the balloon cool off, and we're gonna start dropping in right below us here.
The slow drop is the end to a perfect ride with satisfied customers.
The scenery, it was beautiful. You couldn't hear anything besides the dogs barking.
It's meditative. The world just sort of unrolls underneath you, and that's a pretty special thing.
Amazing.
I'm Terry Bulger on the wild side.